part 2 on how I went from working at Pizza Hut to becoming a full-time business analyst with no degree and no prior experience. So by this time, Pizza Hut is done and the call center job is complete. It's been 3 years at the call center, so that is done, and I didn't have anything else lined up. So one particular day, I was on the phone with my aunt, and she is kind of like no nonsense. Like when I talk to her, it's not like for gossip. We'll probably gossip for like 2 minutes, but she's like, what are we working on? What do you have going on for business? What do you have going on for, finances, school, all types of stuff like that. So once I told her I really didn't have much going on, immediately, like it was instantly, she was like, we're going to get you into business analysis. And I was like, we going to get me into what? Because I never heard of that before. So fast forward, she ended up enrolling me in a course. I think it was about a month or 2 months business analysis course. And she had signed me up for that. So I took that course, I completed it. And then I think they even offered like some resume help as well at the end of that. But it was time to start applying for jobs literally like right before I knew it. So one of the skills that ended up being a transferable skill from working at the call center was actually Salesforce. So because the platform that I had worked on the entire time was Salesforce. So bear that in mind. When I was interviewing, and I was getting actually a lot of callbacks, I had interviews quite frequently until I had one interview with this lady. She was very sweet. I had an interview with her that went well, and then we had a follow-up interview with me and I think the other senior business analyst at the time, and I ended up getting a call back, and she let me know during that call that I had gotten the role. And she said something very specific that to this day I will never forget. She was like, one of the reasons why we really liked your resume and you really stood out to us was because you had a Salesforce background. I don't think they were interested at the time in teaching someone, I guess, the ropes with Salesforce, but I had worked on that platform for 3 years at the call center, and that was the skill that I identified as a transferable skill to put on my resume. Okay, y'all, we're gonna wrap this up in part 3.